Hello people of the world, today I'm reviewing the LEGO Ninjago Dragon's Rising set. This set is called Sorra's Transforming Mech Bike Racer. I think that's the name of it. It's something, that combination of words somehow. I haven't watched this show yet, or caught up, so I don't know the implications of this, or like how this is based in the story. But I do know there are two new ninja for this season, and they're both introduced here, so I'll go over the first one. This is Sorra. Obviously, it's her mech, the color scheme is the same. So you have this new lower, focus please. You have this new cowl piece that goes all the way around and attaches around the neck, and the new hood. Only Sorra and Aaron have unique hood pieces. All other 6 ninja share the same piece. You can see her hair poking out along with cat ears. She has 2 swords in here. For some reason there's a lot of friction trying to get them in and out. But yeah. She has one very detailed printed arm, and a lot of detailing on her torso. And then I know she has like some sort of special power, which is why her eyes glow in her alternate face. And that's that face. That's what that one looks like under the hood. She doesn't come with any weapons other than the 2 swords, so I don't know if she has like some unique weapon or like some like iconic, I guess would be the best word, weapon. Like for example, Cole has the scythe, Kai has the sword, Jay has the nunchucks. Everyone has like a specific weapon they use very often. I don't know if she has one yet, but it seems like Aaron has this grappling hook thing because he has it in all the sets he comes in. I'm pretty sure it's a grappling hook. I don't know what else it would be. He has the same lower cowl piece, but in heat orange if you're a biological person, or just like light yellowish orange if you're normal. His hood has 2 golden horns. His like printing on his torso isn't as detailed as Sorra's, but it's whatever. He doesn't have an alternate face. That's his one normal face. He also has swords on the back. I don't know if I mentioned that already, but yeah, so those are the 2 new ninja. They gave this one villain dude named Rapton. I really like this dual molded sword, and it has a bunch of different ways you can place it in someone's hands, along with having a pin in the bottom so you can attach it to something. So I can't wait to see what kind of weird weapons they get made with that. Also his new torso armor. And then these are the 2 variants of his face. Also, you can see how detailed his torso printing is there. And there's also this singular piece dragon that's in most, if not all, of the sets. I think its name is Ryu or something like that. But yeah, reminds me heavily of the Baby and Kylosaurus mold in the Jurassic Park sets. For the side build, you get this little thing for Rapton to drive. It has 2 adjustable double stud shooters. You press down, it shoots out the orange, little orange disc. Let me grab that off the floor. Alright, you can slide that back into there. Also has these pieces with katanas so you can move around on the side. Without those, the sides are fairly bland and flat. I don't really mind. The front is adjustable. It has little flaps here. I don't know if anything like this shows up in the show. It's been a while since I saw the trailer for the season, but it did look like there were a bunch of little flying things. This might be supposed to be one of them. Although there are a lot of Ninjago sets with little like side vehicles that never show up in the show, so it might show up, it might not. So I don't know how accurate it is, but yeah, there's that. Now we get to the Catgirl mech, or Sorra's mech to be specific. But I mean, she's basically just a cat girl. Like, she has the ears, and the whole mech is cat themed. It also reminds me heavily of Diva's mech from Overwatch. I used to play as Diva a lot back when I played Overwatch. Diva's a cool character. She's a cool mech design. It's also very cool to look at on a certain green website. But, and fun to play as. So this reminds me a lot of Diva's mech. I know LEGO made a set of Diva's mech, but I never got that. Might honestly just be the color scheme of why it reminds you of that. It also feels very Gundam-like with like the white colors. Also, I feel like Gundam stuff is mostly white, and I'm not a big fan of it. But, like, from what I've seen, there's all like red and blue accents on the white ones, particularly. And so this gives me that same general vibe, but instead of white and blue, it's dark blue and salmon, or coral. Also, speaking of that color scheme, because all the ninja in Ninjago have, like, their own specific color, I'm assuming Aaron is going to end up being the orange or yellow ninja, I guess. But two of Sorra, like, what seem to be Sorra's main colors are, like, the dark blue and the white, which are already other ninjas' colors. I don't know if she's going to end up being, like, the pink ninja or something, or if she's just going to stay with this very mixed color scheme, because I feel like if she stays with the very mixed color scheme, she's going to stand out. Anyway, so the mech, the arms are hinge joints, the same shooters that are on this guy's thing again, they're attached to the mech through what I think is a new piece, which is a pin with a ball joint, but it's like extended. Also, they don't have hands, but they have just blades, or that clip to hold blades. I guess you could put other stuff in there, but you can get pretty good slashing motions with that if you want to. Both arms are the same, by the way. Here's the cockpit you can put Sorra into. Also, this reminds me a lot of Chima stuff, because in Legends of Chima, an old LEGO theme if you don't know, the vehicles were all designed to be animal-like, and so especially on the front or the cockpit area, you'd have it designed to be shaped like that animal's head. And this gives off Chima vibes, because it has, like, cat whiskers on the print there. And in the back, you have these two adjustable ears. So the whole thing is supposed to look like a big cat head, though the length of it, to me, makes it feel more wolf-like. There are also transparent pink bits right there and there that might be supposed to replicate eyes. And I'd be surprised if nobody ever tries to, like, take the same build but change the color scheme to make it a wolf or saber-toothed tiger mech for Chima. You have a wheel at the front. I'll show you what that's for later. These are all stickers. You have these two adjustable flag posts at the back. I'll also show you what those are for later. Now for the legs, they have more wheels, but these are on ratchet joints, so they can move up and down, back and forth. They're very bulky thighs. I suppose the mech is a bit thick, and then in the torso, or not the torso, the inner leg, you have the SCCBS limb, or bent limb piece in there. That's what the wheel's attached to. Also, I like what the foot does, where most of the foot is built into the leg, so it doesn't adjust. It's just the toe section does, so you can sort of set the mech down, and then just move the toes to, like, make it balance a little better. But the whole, like, rest of the foot is round, so it sort of sits any position, and you just flatten out where the toes are. Although I seem to have loosened this, so that's not holding up very well, but yeah. Also these little things here that can adjust. Now, this is a transforming mech bike racer, right? And it has these wheels. So you transform it. First off, move the legs inward all the way until there's little to no thigh gap in there. And then you move them back. Flip the feet up. And point the toes back that way. Someone probably likes that. Bend the flags down. Pull back her ears. I don't like calling it a her. But then you take these. You stick these. Or stick these two things in both of her rear holes. And then you bend the arms forward, fold them up. And now it's a pretty cool looking motorcycle. Actually, I really like the look of this. It's just, or actually, I guess it's not a motorcycle, it's a tricycle, but I do like the look of this. It's actually not very noticeable how it's a mech. I mean, yeah, if you know it's a mech, you can tell it's turns into a mech. But, like, if they released a motorcycle that's just shaped like this, it would actually be kind of cool. And it would be different from most of the stuff they usually make. You can tell, as someone who sees a lot of transforming vehicles in LEGO, that this definitely turns into something. Which, and also to turn it back, you do the opposite. You pull the legs forward. if you want to get really good hinge, you could create a bigger thigh gap. I really like to have it like looking down, fold arms, pull ears out, take these out of her rear end, put them in the hands. Oops. Sorry, this one, this isn't particular to the set. I think it's just my piece. The joint in that one is really short. I might need to give it a hip replacement. But yeah, that's that mech. That's that review. This grappling hook works well. It stuck to my finger just then. I'll see you later. Bye.